Welcome back to the 36th Annual Stoneham Chamber of Commerce Stoneham Town Day. I'm Amy Palmerino, the Executive Director of Stoneham TV, and with me right now is Sue Sandberg, the CEO for the MelroseWakefield Healthcare. How are you?
I am great, Amy.
Welcome.
Thanks, it's wonderful to be here. So you said 35th?
36.
36.
Yes. Now this is my 17th year.
Okay.
This is your first year.
First.
So what do you think? Isn't this a nice day?
Oh, it's amazing.
Ooh.
And you know, I was a little worried with the way the sky looks, but there's no rain coming.
Let me tell you, this is the perfect TV day. Like if you've ever been to a wedding, you know, and you go and then the bride or groom says, "Oh, there's no sun." That's perfect for capturing anything because now you're not all going, you're squinting and too much light on one side of the face. So we're very well lit and it's manageable. You're not getting a sunburn.
It's perfect.
Although I'm told by my dermatologist, and you can tell me where I should be wearing sunscreen.
At least 30 if you're looking at the level.
Exactly.
Yes. I'm glad you do that.
Yes, but what a wonderful day. Now you are here. Tell us a little bit about your role and what's going on with MelroseWakefield Healthcare.
Sure. So I'm the CEO of MelroseWakefield Healthcare. So we love Stoneham since you're the next town over, and we serve a lot of Stoneham patients. So I oversee the hospital there. I'm also working on building an ambulatory outpatient campus right now in Medford, and also over a lot of physician practices. We have a lot of outpatient offices and physician practices actually right here in Stoneham. That's great. Close to the residents, which is nice.
Great, and I think that it's always wonderful when a healthcare system listens to the residents of their community and the surrounding communities to figure out what it is that they need.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, by your profession, you are a registered nurse.
I'm a registered nurse.
So you bring that to your position. How do you think that that's helped you understand the clinical and health side versus the business side?
Sure. Well, I think knowing the clinical side is obvious when I've had all the training I have, that I've actually hands-on been a nurse. But I think even more importantly, I've worked at the front end. So when doctors and nurses talk about things that they want to do better or things that are issues, it's real easy for me to see them because I have been in their shoes.
Yes, and I think that's always helpful. And I'm sure the different staff members appreciate that you understand what they might be going through on a typical day.
Right. It's fun because I understand the clinical and the science, but I also understand the finances and the business. And you really need a balance of both in healthcare today. So it's a great set of background for me to do my job.
Well, welcome to your job.
Thank
you.
you.
Now you have a booth here.
We do.
So do you have anything at your booth? I know it's located right down on Central Street, right in front of the town hall.
If you know where the band's playing, you'll find us. We're right in front of the band, so follow the music. But no, we have some fun backpacks that are great if you're picking up little trinkets from everyone here. Most importantly, and we have Band-Aids, we have colors, but I think what's most important is for people who are interested in healthcare, there are people asking, where would I find a primary care physician?
Right.
And so they may not remember we have an office right on Woodland, but there's a piece of paper there with the doctor's name, address, and phone number.
Right.
There's paper there that shows some of the other things. If someone needs a mammography, shows the address on Montville Avenue.
Yeah.
So it's a nice place if you're not sure to hear a little bit more about our services. We're especially proud of our Stoneham location because we do a lot with Tufts Medical Center. That's our academic partner. And we have physicians from Tufts who come right out here onto our Montville Avenue location, so people do not have to travel into Boston for more complex care.
Right. And I think that's having things closer to home, especially as you know with traffic and parking fees and those sorts of things. Community members appreciate that.
Yeah, we try to do everything so there's free parking. I like to say when you go into Boston, you pay more for parking than your doctor receives on a copay. So we do try to make it convenient and easy for patients.
Oh, that's wonderful. So I think that people definitely should check you all out if they haven't before, because I think sometimes people think that if they have a doctor or a team of different doctors for different specialties, that they think they can't change. and go to a different. So I think that's good for people to know, and you can shop around for something that fits you location-wise, personality-wise, and whatnot.
Absolutely. I think the advantage, I've spent over 30 years working in community healthcare, and I'm passionate about it. I think healthcare should be in the community where one can get care close to home.
Right.
It's convenient that way, particularly in Boston with traffic. But it's also, I believe, important to be close to family and friends if there's a significant illness. And also, it's much cheaper. Healthcare in a big city hospital is the most expensive in America. And I like to remind people, the doctors and nurses that choose to practice in a community such as myself, or the doctors and nurses I work with, have all been trained in the same universities as someone who chooses to work in an academic health center.
Right.
So you can get that same phenomenal level of care, but close to home.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Sue. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Again, this is Sue Sandberg, the CEO of Melrose Wakefield Healthcare. We greatly appreciate you stopping in, and we hope that you stop into their booth at Town Day. They'll be here until 4 p.m. today. Or you can go online. What is your website?
It's MelroseWakefield.org.
Very good. So check that out. And thank you all for watching this segment. We have many more things out there. Our crews have been out there. They've been capturing interviews and different types of demonstrations. So we're going to go to one of those right now. It's starting to drip a little bit, but we know it's not going to do a full downpour, right?
No, it's not.
So come on down to the 36th annual Stoneham Town Day, and you are watching that here on Stoneham TV.